What's going on, Will Freeman, RevolutionaryLifestyleDesign.com, talking to you today about why 99% of people are not a good fit to be clients, employees, friends, business partners, or romantic relationship partners, because 99% of people are not operating and not aiming to operate at a high standard. Just to give you one simple example, a lot of people, not 99%, but a lot of people are not accountable, are not on time, and don't show up to things when they say they're going to do it over a long period of time. That's just one small example. If you have clients in your business, you want to be super accountable, on time, expect the same for them. I have clients where I've been working with them for 3 years and no one's missed a call. No one's been late for a call. That's mandatory, at least from my perspective. If I'm going to be a service provider, I need to be 100% accountable and on the ball, and I need that of my clients too. Same thing with dating. I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced dating women who are, not on time, who are late, who have an excuse. And for my female readers and video watchers, I'm sure you've experienced the same in guys. Very difficult to have a relationship with someone unless they can get on that same page with you. Okay. Now there's some people who you can help get into that next level, but they have to have the tools to begin with. They have to have the want and the willingness to begin with. For employees, it's the same thing. Most people start slacking off of the job, start coming in late, start trying to get away with as much as they can. I worked as an employee for a long time, too long, and I saw how much effort people actually put in. I would say out of an 8-hour day, most people would put in 2 to 3 hours of real focused effort and would start sliding in late until the boss gave them a talking to enough times. And then they would just be another 3 months and they'd go back to start sliding in late again. That is how a lot of people operate. And what I'm telling you guys in all of my, self-improvement videos and the course that's going to be coming out is how to get to that 1%. A 1% physique, 1% income, 1% net worth, 1% social skills, all those different areas of life. 1% organization, 1% discipline. Okay, and by 1%, I just mean, like, if you take a handful of 100 people, you're doing better in that particular area than them. It's not like this is a crazy goal to have a better body than 99 other guys, right? If you bring together 100 guys, you should, because at least 65 out of those 100 guys are going to be overweight. Just by not being overweight, you're better. You're doing better than, if you're lean, you're doing better than 90 out of those 100 guys. So that's important to remember. It's not like these are crazy goals. It's just that most people aren't going to be a fit if you're serious about personal improvement across all areas of life. Give you a perfect example, like, unless they're a super host on Airbnb, don't stay there, because the service is going to be bad. Okay, if they're not a super host, that means that they've got 2-star, 3-star ratings in there, which means they're bad. Okay, even with a super host, you're not guaranteed what I would consider good service, but you've got a higher probability of it being good service and having your expectations managed from the start. If you're not staying with a super host, I can guarantee you that your expectations will not be in line with the reality of what that property is actually looking like, as well as you will not get good service unless they're new and they don't have a track record yet. But why gamble on someone without a track record? That's how I feel with relationships. There's a lot of guys with potential out there, but why gamble? I'd rather spend my limited free time with people that are already doing well. And for my clients in my business, I want to help winners win more. I want to work with guys who are already doing well, or they're already doing well in some areas, and other areas they want to lift up, like they're making a lot of money, but he's got a few pounds that he wants to lose, and he wants to be happier in his life, and perhaps get higher quality women or something like that. But he's already doing well. That whole 0 to hero thing, I'm gonna leave that for somebody else, because I can't guarantee that I'm gonna get a result for somebody. But if you sign up with my coaching and we do a consultation and I get a feel for you, like, I know I'm gonna be able to move you forward. And I know that for however long you're a client with me, it's gonna be a beneficial process for both of us, and you're gonna leave with a result. If I'm betting on someone's potential, it's more difficult. It's more difficult. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I've helped guys start and succeed in businesses, but these were already guys who were succeeding in other areas. They already had the tools. I could tell that they were winners. Okay, they were just young and hadn't done it yet. I'm also sure that those guys would have succeeded most likely without me. It just would have taken them longer, and they would have made a lot more mistakes along the way, and all these things. So ideally, for whatever type of relationship I'm looking for that 1%. Even if it's just as simple as friendship. You only have a limited amount of time during the week, and if you're an entrepreneur, you might only have 1 or 2 nights at the most for seeing friends, right? Why be friends, with people that are going to be late or unaccountable or not respond to messages or be negative or not have things on the ball and on the go, when you could also choose to spend time with people who have all those things? So if you're struggling to find those 1% relationships, it's probably because you don't have enough value, and probably because you don't have enough volume. One of those two things, or both of those combined. One of the cool things about having this site since 2012 is I feel like I've provided value to a decent amount of people, so it's expanded my network. I've got been able to share that value and to reach a lot of people, so I can screen out and be quite selective for whether it's clients or friends or all those different aspects. And it's been super useful. So if you have a similar business, that's another place where you can, you can become friends with your clients. It's something that I've done. So that's something to keep in mind. If you are struggling with those 1% relationships, add value, become more valuable and reach more people. And if you're in the early phase of your business career, you don't really actually want much of a social circle right now, because it's going to take too much time away from your from playing the business game. What you would ideally want is just one quality girlfriend to see like 3 nights a week while you're grinding away. Maybe see your guy friends once every Thursday. Now keep in mind that I don't mean to sound like a snob, or like 99% of people are not worth respect, or are not loved in God's eyes. They totally are. They just might not be a good fit for what you're doing. And also keep in mind that I'm not saying that the guys you're friends with need to have a lot of money and like be super successful or anything like that. It's not, that is not the primary criteria for a friend. To me, it's like kindness, agreeability, politeness, accountability, sense of humor. All these other things are more important than how successful that guy is. However, if that guy is successful and I can learn from him, and perhaps maybe he can learn some things from me, that certainly is a value add. But when I'm saying 1%, I'm saying the 1% for that specific criteria, okay? For that specific role. For example, my girlfriend role is totally different criteria than my client role. My client role that I'm looking to fill is totally different than my friend criteria role. My business partner role, that's not an option anymore. Okay, I would suggest a sole proprietorship for you guys. But if I was looking for a business partner, um, I know what I would be looking for. Um, Employee role is open to a degree, but I'm really just looking to roll with the one person that I have right now, who in a way is a business partner. Um, I'll be looking to give him a percentage once I launch the How to Play the Game of Life course and revamp the model, which is going to be out hopefully, guys, by the end of this year. Um, it's been a year in the making right now. Um, but Aaron, who I work with, super accountable, super reliable, super trustworthy, diligent, smart, all these things, right? Um, you know, we're also good friends, but you know, if we're having a friendly conversation, if we're hanging out, um, I'm friends with him for different reasons, because he's a great guy, he's funny, and um, some of those things carry over. But what I'm trying to say is, like, all those different roles have different criteria. My girlfriend criteria has nothing to do with success, or like how much money she has, or whether she has a successful business, or she can afford, like for a client role, he has to be able to afford my prices. He has to have some money. He has to be doing decently well. That's not a criteria whatsoever for a girlfriend role. With a girlfriend role, I'm going to be the one paying for dinner and all these things. So it's a totally different role. What I'm looking for there, or what I found in my current girlfriend, is looks, intelligence, kindness, sense of humor. Like, can we watch Family Guy together? That's a value add. If she's not easily offended, because I would definitely, if she is, she's definitely gonna get offended around me and my sense of humor. Can we talk about philosophy, and can we have interesting conversations? Is our connection good? Is our chemistry good? Is our romantic chemistry good? Which is totally not the criteria that I'm looking for in a client, or in one of my guy friends. Okay, but I'm saying within that role, or the girlfriend role, whatever, I'm looking for that 1%. So I guess what I'm saying, guys, is to have the high standards across the board for your personal relationships, or you do kind of end up suffering. It is a quality over quantity situation, and the way to get that is to be selective. And if you're struggling to find those things, okay, well, you might not need a big friend circle right now if you're building up your business, but otherwise it's value plus volume. Like for a girlfriend, like it's you go online, max out your sexual market value, get as good looking as possible, as good pictures as possible, as muscular as possible, blast off on volume online, screen a bunch of people out who aren't the right fit. With clients, it's the same way. Create a lot of value. Either do organic content marketing or advertise, or both. Reinvest that back into the business, blast off, so you can do what Kevin Nations calls radical client selection. Something I'm practicing right now. If they're not 100% fit, then it's perhaps best not to work with them. Okay, totally different than what I had to do in my outbound sales career when I had a job, which was like everyone's a fit, because I had a target to make, and the company I ran, or the company I was working for, was an everyone's a fit company. Like, and I hated it. I hated the ethics of it, and I knew that I wanted to build this machine that would bring people to me, that would attract people to me. That's the law of attraction, is creating value and then creating volume, right? Become attractive by becoming valuable to people, and that means giving people what they want, being able to give people what they want, and being able to help them move forward in their goals. And then either through a product or a service, ideally for a service, I think, for most of you guys, and then blast off on volume. And then you can afford to screen people out. And instead of increasing the amount of clients you have to like a crazy degree, to start charging more and screening more people out and working with people who are a really awesome fit, and aim to get like 100% happy client rate. That's what I'm aiming for. Let me aim to like move everybody forward, and if people ask about me in the future to them, they're gonna have good things to say about me. Maybe I might get a referral out of it. Maybe I won't, but at least that person's gonna feel like they got their money's worth, if not more, and they're gonna say good things about me in the future, because my reputation's so important to me. Like if you bring on a bunch of bad, unfit clients, it's gonna hurt your reputation. There's people out there that are just negative. There's people that are crazy. There's people that are gonna blast your name all over a Reddit forum because you shoehorned them into a deal that they shouldn't have been in through salesmanship, you know? So be careful with that. Same thing with, you know, if you bring the wrong person into a relationship with you. I mean, you don't have to look very far to see the horror stories of, you know, relationships gone wrong, dating the wrong woman or the wrong girlfriend. Okay, so just remember, you need to be more selective than you think you are, than what you think. You need to utilize volume more than you think. This is something that I learned from sales over and over again. It always takes way more volume than you think to find good prospects. Okay, what I realize is that applies to not just clients, friends, lovers, business partners, and employees. Every time I'm telling, you know, one of my guys, we're looking to hire people, okay, I'm like, hire 3 because we're gonna have to fire 2, or one of them will quit. Okay, and then that one guy that we keep on, it's like he's gonna be good for anywhere from 6 months to 3 years, and then he's either gonna go bad, or he's probably gonna leave and do something on his own. Like he'll leave on good terms, you guys will shake hands, and he'll leave and go do something else, maybe start his own business, or he'll probably go bad within that time period. I worked with a lot of salesmen when I was younger working a job, and I would see guys go bad. I went bad at a few of my jobs because the company was so terrible. So keep that in mind, right? It also does not mean that just because you're being selective that's going to be a good relationship for a long time. Now, it also, on the other hand, you might have a lifetime relationship with the next woman that you meet, or a lifetime partnership with the next guy that you bring into your business or have working for you. That's also definitely true. But screening for that 1% does not guarantee that. It just increases the probability of having a good relationship. No screening almost guarantees the probability of having a relationship that's not going to be up to your standards if you're serious about personal development. So I hope you found this useful. If you need help, you know, if you need help in this stuff, if you need help screening the wrong people out of your life, if you need help adding value, creating volume in your business, and getting the right clients in there so you can practice radical client selection, or in your dating life, let me know. revolutionarylifestyledesign.com/coaching. You know, let's set up a call and see if we're a good fit to work with each other. Otherwise, I wish you all the best in your personal development journey. You can check me out here at YouTube, subscribe, or revolutionarylifestyledesign.com. I've got a ton of articles stretching back to 2012. Much love to you. Really appreciate you watching this video. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section.